Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. So, if you're a woman watching this video, how to have firmer tits and gluteus maximus. So, I am in Miami right now in Florida, and I see all these beautiful women, usually they're from South America, Latino, that have huge boobies and huge butts. And I stopped one in the street. I asked her, "What did you do? How is that possible?" She told me she paid thousands of dollars to have breast implants and to have also the same thing in her butt. Tens of thousands of dollars, and once every year, twice a year, they go to South America because it's cheaper, and they pay the surgeon to make their boobs even bigger. And then they say, my husband doesn't like me anymore because my boobs are too big, so then they pay extra money for having prosthetic reduction. I know it's an inconvenient truth, but nobody speaks about it. So I thought I'd make a YouTube video. Astaghfirullah, astaghfirullah, astaghfirullah. So with this said, how to have firmer boobs, if you're a woman, of course, and tighter gluteus maximus, because men do look at these things. Wallahi. So if you want firmer boobs, and you don't want to pay extra money for a breast implant, and you would like that your boobs are more natural, they look more natural on you, so you have to pay tens of thousands of dollars to a surgeon in South America, to an Argentinian surgeon. I know I don't like to steal the job from these guys, but hey, they already got lots of clients, inshallah. So with this said, if you go in my video, in my history of all my videos, you have to search for my video. It is entitled, "It is Time to Pray." It's a very good video. It teaches you a yoga position that you can do during your 5 daily prayers. So if you're non-Muslim, do it anyways. Do it anyways. You don't have to pray, because remember, in yoga, it is body, mind, and spirit, all as one. So in yoga, they teach you a mantra, and then they give you an asana. So I said, why don't I replace the mantra that the Hindu magicians are trying to make you say with the Muslim prayer? Because believe it or not, I am in America, the land of the great shaitan. Look. This is the land of the great shaitan, like the Ayatollah Khomeini says every day. This is the land of the great shaitan, wallahi. And there are thousands of women. In fact, I'm getting fatter by the minute. Just by breathing the air here in America, I'm getting fat. It's a very dangerous country. Everyone wants to go into, you should run away from this country. I'm just here for business. I can't wait to go back to Italy. Subhanallahi wa bihamdihi. Here is full of the gay man with the gay woman, lesbian. Astaghfirullah, astaghfirullah, astaghfirullah. So with this said, what you must do. Oh yes, I almost forgot. See, you can't even think in this country. People become more stupid every second you breathe. You just breathe the air. People become stupid. It's a sihr. This country is full of sihr. This is a nice view I see from my apartment. I had to rent. So, this country is full of sihr. So what you must do, you must always recite the Quran. It protects you from the sihr. You must do the wudu and the bismillah. And actually, it is even difficult to do that. I noticed that the more I stay in this country, the more it is difficult to stay connected to Allah, because there are many distractions. But I can't wait. In a few days, I go back to sunny Italy, inshallah, and there I'll be able to practice finish my Ramadan. do the Ramadan done correctly, and do all the other stages of Islam, the 5-day prayer, etc., etc. Well, with this said, here in the land of the shaitan, a lot of women, they pay a lot of money for breast implants, to have bigger butt, so that they can be more attractive, they can attract men. But they also pay a lot of money to yoga practitioners. They throw thousands of dollars to a yoga man that gives them some a very difficult yoga to do, and gives them a mantra, and tells them, recite this mantra, it will make you more beautiful. Recite this mantra, it will make you rich. Recite this mantra, it will make you. And they have. It seems like these Hindu, they have a solution for everything. But what they forget, that the Quran is more powerful than any mantra, any Hindu mantra. The Quran is more powerful. And these very fat, very rich American women, instead of paying top money for the breast implants or have bigger tits, bigger ass, astaghfirullah, they could actually give the money to these starving Yemeni children. That would solve a lot of their problems. And instead of doing all this yoga, very, very difficult yoga positions, they have to stay on one foot, and then they have to do this and that. No, they just do the 5-day prayer with the asana. Asana means body position. Because I studied yoga. Because remember, you must always study what the enemy does. So if there's a Hindu magician trying to teach you yoga, you go there, you learn everything. I learned everything. And then you try to convert it to Islam. So in this way, you can fool the kafir. You fool the kafir of these rich American women, and maybe you manage to convert them to Islam, inshallah. That is the best thing. That is the best thing. So then they can put the hijab. I don't have to see them in the streets. They don't distract me from my daily work. So if you look at my video, how it's time to pray, you practice the 5 daily prayers. If you're non-Muslim, you can just go into that position. It's a very good position. It's a static position, so it creates very firm muscles. So I have a very good friend. She's from London. She's actually African. And she said, look at you, you're Islam. You're a misogynist. Because this position, a woman cannot do this position. It's too difficult because, the women, they have the breasts. They're very heavy. Maybe it's like 1 or 2 kilos on their chest. It's very heavy. So they cannot put their head on the ground. I say that is ridiculous. You can do it. And I know it's harder for you, but because it's harder, you'll have better results. Your tits will become more firm. Your gluteus maximus will become more firm. So it's great exercise, great yoga position. I also recommend to do this position to the Qatari, the very rich Arabs that live in those towers in Dubai, because I read that they all have diabetes. Yes, wallahi. So Allah subhanahu wa bihamdihi gave them oil. He put lots of oil under their feet. Super rich. But they did not understand that Allah did that just as a test to see what they would do with that money, what they would do with that oil. Would they change the name of the country to their last name, Saudi? Okay, that's good. You can do that. My last name, for example, is Ukmar. I come directly from Omar. When there was the caliphate, Umayyadi Caliphate from Spain, then I'm very mixed. When the caliphate came to the gates of Vienna, that was how my family was born. So I descend from Omar, one of the greatest warriors under Allah. Inshallah, of course. But with this said, these very rich Qatari, they don't do the 5 prayers. So at least this will give them incentive to do these prayers, because it is a little bit like the martial arts. I have studied all the martial arts from all over the world. And one of these martial arts, which I really like, is called capoeira. Capoeira is a martial arts that was developed in Brazil. And there are a lot of breakdancing elements, gymnastics. But why is that? Because the slaves, they could not train under their master. So they developed the capoeira as a dance to fool the people, to trick the slave masters. And in reality, they were training a lethal martial art. So when you do the 5 daily prayers, if you're a true mujahideen warrior like me, you do these 5 daily prayers, and it gives you, you become really strong. Because like Bruce Lee said, I do not fear the man that knows 10,000 punches, 10,000 kicks. I fear the man that only practices one kick, one punch, 10,000 times every day. So right now, I have reverted to Islam. I have reverted because I was always a Muslim. I come from one of the greatest warriors of Allah, which is Omar al-Khattab. Bismillah. And so basically, what I wanted to tell you to finish off this video is that if you do that prayer every day, I am at 5,000 right now. I'm at 5,000 prayers, daily prayers. If you get to 10,000, it's not bad. It's very good. It's a very good objective. I can really feel a lot of strength, you know. If you get to 100,000, inshallah, at the end of your life, because I did the calculations, you have to do this prayer 1,800 times a year. If you're doing the 5 daily fard, which is the Fajr, the Zuhur, Asr, Maghrib, and Isha prayer, then if you do this 5 times a day, as the Prophet ﷺ prescribed to us, just a prescription, then it's really good. If you even do the Sunnah prayers, then it's twice that. But already if you can do 1,800 a day, it's really good. Because if you repeat the exercise, it creates a brown fat. You burn calories. You don't have to be scared to be fat like the Americans. And it creates white muscles. Google this. Google. This is your homework today. You must Google and then write in the comments what you find, so I get more views, so we can help more people. We can grow together, inshallah. What is the brown fat and what is the white muscle? White muscle is important in martial arts. It's not to be racist. I'm not racist, because the fat is brown and the muscle is white. Brown fat burns more calories. White muscle gives you explosive power, like in martial arts. So that when the Imam al-Mahdi arrives, inshallah, you're all ready to fight. You don't need training. You're already super strong. Okay, thank you very much for watching this video. I hope this helped you if you're a man, if you're a woman. If you don't know what you are, if you're a man or a woman, just make a decision, you know. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. May the blessings of Allah be on all of you. Jazakallah khairan.